In search of a new base for their furniture design brand, Katie Taplin and Adrian Hugo couldn't find a showroom to match their requirements, so they opted to build their own. Behind the concrete this block was once clad in lay potential.
They saw something broken, had a vision, and transformed it into something amazing. Yes, I'm talking about this work of art behind me, the 99 Juta building. And now we're about to go see some of the beautiful, perfect, unique furnitures that's happening inside there. Let's go have a look.
Pink and emerald green tiles replaced the concrete cladding. As for the bones of the building, the structure lent itself to showrooms and offices, which the design team turned into reality.
Hey D, how you doing? You guys have an incredible place here. You guys are clearly making a statement. I've been here a couple times and it did not look like this about 2 years ago.
This building was quite dilapidated when we got here, and we did quite a lot of changes to get to the point where it's now. I mean, the idea with the building is to create a neighborhood for design. You know, it needs to be a place where designers can show furniture and product, ship it out with a goods lift, make it friendly for people on the outside to see with the big windows. All those things were quite important, you know, for the building.
It really sounds like a true design Cinderella story. I mean, moving from a dilapidated state to something so beautiful. What was the vision behind it?
So the vision was to create a larger design neighborhood for Braamfontein. Having had a showroom for many years and being part of the industry, we wanted to develop spaces that we needed, and because we needed them, other designers needed them, and so they're designed specifically for designers' needs. We made this vision happen.
The goods hoist was crucial and needed to be integrated into the facade of the building. It's become a defining element in the personality of the studios.
Our internal spaces are sort of fresh blank slates for designers to use as they wish.
I mean, you guys are known for your bold colors, your striking silhouettes, your graphic patterns. What lends to the uniqueness of your products?
I come from a graphic design background and Adrian comes from industrial design, so that becomes our almost our DNA of Dr. and Mrs., where 2D and 3D combine to form quite graphic, colorful silhouettes are very important to us, and I think in the result is quite a bold statement. There's a lot of problem solving through trying to make these designs work, but then there's also a lot of fun, I think. And one of those, an example of us having fun is the cactus coat stand. It's kind of sculptural, graphic, and there's a function to it. You can hang quite a lot of things on it, so that's also a favorite of mine.
While the exhibits in the spacious, light-filled showrooms constantly change, there's a welcome feeling of continuity in the original steel and timber stairs.
This staircase is a really special part of the building. It's one of the few pieces that survived, and it dates back to 1920s, 30s. It's an important circulation point, and it guides everyone visitors through the building as they discover showrooms on each floor. And so, yeah, it's a really special vintage piece.
Yeah, and we designed lights to go with it. This light behind us, this blue light, it is sort of like a modern take on this kind of old school looking staircase, just to tie everything together.
Clerestory windows between studios allow natural light deep into the building. Ideal for plants integrated into Joe Payne's work.
Joe, this is an interesting indoor-outdoor living space. Where did the idea originate from, where you integrate plants and living areas?
About 8 years ago, I was running down a path. It was overgrown with creepers tendrils, and I fell over these tendrils, fractured my hip, which caused me a lot of pain. And through this pain and delirium, I kind of got the inspiration.
And with all these pieces, what are you most proud of?
I recently designed a new light called the Stilt Light. It recently won an award at 100% Design.
And what makes your Stilt Lights different?
What is unique about the Stilt Light is that it's a very pared down, bare bones light. There is nothing left to take away. It uses the most minimal amount of materials, but using a clever way of fixing, it actually essentially performs the same function as a much more bulkier light. It's very flexible, so you can put it, and the footprint is the size of a £5 coin.
Well, I think it's safe to say that Joe definitely has a green thumb when it comes to product design. But how do you choose who goes into your design family?
Yeah, you can't choose family, huh? It chooses you. No, I mean, it's people that's passionate about design and about product design, and is willing to be a kind of part of the community, you know. And Joe was a no-brainer. His stuff's amazing. We've known him forever, and he's done some amazing work.
As well as their showroom on the first floor, the top floor exhibition space showcases Dr. and Mrs. sculptural light features. These standing and hanging lights were developed together with master glass blowers and Gwenya glass in Swaziland.
Moon jellies.
So these are hand-blown glass shapes. We do it in Swaziland with Gwenya glass, all made out of recycled glass. The process that we use is we provide them with the steel shape. You know, and then you blow this big bulbous molten glass piece, yeah, like a bubble, and you drape it over the metal part while it's still hot, and this gives you that shape that looks like, yeah, we call it moon jellies. It's got that sort of fantastical, soft kind of shape.
And it fits so well into this space.
Funny enough, this space didn't really exist. It was just a rooftop. So we built up the walls, we put on a roof, repurposed all the windows from the facade, brought in a lot of light. And so now we use it as an exhibition space where we have events, exhibitions, design-related functions, and a place to showcase new design.
From up here, we've got a great view of our colourful courtyards. It was actually crucial for us, because the city, this building is so slap bang in the middle of the city, to have some green spaces or some outdoor spaces for events and yeah, sitting down, relaxing, and getting out of the hustle and bustle.
Well, I've seen the building, I've seen the products, but now I want to see the process.
For clients wanting to commission new work, or for customers fascinated with how an idea becomes the finished product, their workshop is an education on the entire process.
So this is where the magic happens. Take us through the process.
Everything starts off with a concept or a brief. We work together with our design team and myself and Adrian. We sort of go back and forth. It's quite an organic process. Then we develop the product through drawings, discussions, and then we transfer it digitally, which takes us to the production phase.
And sort of production-wise, we do most of the things in-house. We've got a bunch of sort of skilled artisans helping us making it happen. We've got a metal workshop, so the pieces come in, we weld it, grind it, get into a kind of a shape that we want it to be. Then we've also got a wood workshop where we CNC cut some planks, you know, work with turned wooden legs, and then it all comes together in our sort of assembly line and our assembly space, and that's where things get put together, quality controlled, and then shipped out to clients.
This is where art meets engineering to create everyday functional objects which also excite the senses.
Okay, so this is one of our newer products. So this is the Memo side table. We developed one of our existing products to become a side table. It's all mild steel bent and then powder coated. The exciting thing about it is our new color. It's called Mellow. It's this kind of like soft pink, and yeah, it works quite well in this the side table.
So this piece looks like it needs a home, and I'm gonna help you guys create a masterpiece.
For anyone interested in the magic of design, a visit to 99 Juta is a must.